I'm going to tell you about a class. One of the first classes that I went to was by a guy. It was an acting class, but he really taught things about life as well. He was more of a motivational acting teacher. That's what I would call him. Anyway, he had us do all these wild exercises, and one of them was he asked everybody. There was about 15 of us in the class, and he asked all of us. He said, "What would be the thing that would make you feel most uncomfortable to do in front of the group, in front of this group?" And I don't know. I think it was probably because the first couple people started, and then everybody kind of said the same two things. And it was either dancing in front of the group or singing in front of the group. When he got to me, I had already been taking acting classes for a while. So it wasn't one of the very first acting classes that I took. And when he asked me, I gave him a really honest and truthful answer because I was thinking if I had to sing, I could do that. If I had to dance, I could do that. And I was like, the only thing that really would make me feel uncomfortable if I had to do it would be to have sex in front of the class. And I don't think I could do that. And he said, don't be a smart ass. He said, because now tomorrow you're going to have to dance and sing. And he said, and everybody else, whatever you just said, if you said dancing was going to be difficult, tomorrow you're going to come and dance. If you said singing, you're going to have to come and sing. So prepare something and be ready. And he said, when we got there that day, the people who had to, some of the people, he made them do a strip tease down to their underwear or down to their underwear and bra for women. And when he told them that in the beginning, some of the women especially were saying, no. And even some of the guys were like, no, I can't do that. And he said, you either do it or go home and don't come back. You know? And the reason that he said that was he said, you have to get comfortable being you. You got to be comfortable with that. And that was another thing that kind of helped me to break free. So you might be asking yourself, so what did I do? I didn't have to do a strip tease. I did something else. I just made something, but I love to be creative. This really doesn't have much to do with, well, actually it does. I was going to say it doesn't have much to do with public speaking, but actually it does because it's about being different. It's about being different. And we're going to talk about that too. Because what I had to do, or what I decided to do, was I told him, because he was a teacher who would get really upset if you weren't ready. And I told him, I said, it's going to seem like when you call me, I'm going to be back behind the curtain. When you call me, it's going to seem like I'm not ready, but I really am. Okay. So I just made this thing up. So I came out in a tuxedo, but I had my jacket in one hand and I had my cufflinks in another hand. And I had already talked to 4 girls in the class, and I briefed them on what to do, and I asked them if they would be so kind as to help me. And they all said yes. And so he called my name. I came out, and he said, "Okay, are you ready?" I said, "No." I said, "Sorry, I'm almost ready. I'm not quite ready yet. Can somebody help me just to put my cufflinks on and put my jacket on, and then I'll be ready." And so these 4 girls got up, and one of them took my jacket, one took one cufflink, the other one took the other cufflink, and they put them on, put my jacket on, and then the other one fixed my tie, and then one by one they gave me a kiss, and then they went back and sat down. And then I said, okay, now I'm ready. And then, and I said, I'm really, really touched by the help that you guys have given me. And I'm really, really happy to be here. And I just can't tell you how much my heart is just filled with, and that's just how I feel. I feel, and then I had given a cue to the DJ, and I said, I just feel, and I went like that. And then came James Brown's music. I feel good. And we just and everybody was up dancing. And then I went up on the stage, and then he had me. Everybody put their hands up like they do in concerts, and then the people were carrying me around, and I dove out into the crowd and everything. It was so fun. But anyway, so why did I tell you that? Because you're going to want to do something different. You're going to do something that's memorable. Yeah, everybody else danced. and they did what they were supposed to do. And maybe some of those performances were more memorable than others. But I knew that mine was going to be more memorable than anybody else's because that's what I wanted. Not because I thought I was the best and I'm all that. I just wanted to do something different. And so when you're on stage and when you do your presentation, you want to make sure that it's memorable. It's not just a presentation. Anybody can do that. You want it to be memorable. You want it to be something that people are going to say, wow, man, that was really cool.